Our top story, the government's high-stakes debt ceiling negotiations at a standstill. Republican congressional leaders walked out of the negotiation room Friday and warned there will be no deal without an agreement on sharp spending cuts. Moments after the walkout, former President Trump urged Republicans to reject a deal and hold out for everything they want. And Wall Street is closely watching Washington. Stocks dipped Friday on the debt ceiling uncertainty. Christina Ruffini has more from the White House this morning. Christina, good morning.
Good morning, Dana. Well, Republican negotiators leaving that meeting told reporters last night they're not confident a deal can be reached before default.
After walking out of meetings Friday afternoon, House Republican and White House negotiators were back at it Friday night.
This wasn't a negotiation tonight. This was a candid discussion about realistic numbers, a realistic path forward.
But that path is anything but certain.
We took a pause because of the frustration that this White House will not acknowledge that they're spending too much.
Appearing on Fox Business during the afternoon interlude, Speaker of the House Kevin McCarthy accused President Biden of not listening to Republican concerns about spending.
But for the last 105 days, he refused to negotiate. He's not even in the country today.
In exchange for raising the debt limit, House Republicans want to cut the federal budget, the equivalent of about 13% across the board.
Mr. President, how concerned are you about the debt talks at home?
Not at all.
At a meeting with Australia's Prime Minister today in Japan, President Biden remained confident default can be avoided.
First meetings weren't all that progressive. The second ones were. The third one was. And then what happens is the carriers go back to the principals and say, this is what we're thinking about. And then people put down new claims. I still believe we'll be able to avoid a default and we'll get something decent done.
Now, Biden is cutting his trip to Asia short in order to come back here and try to hammer out a deal in the next dozen or so days. But even if the two sides agree to something in the room, that's not a guarantee that conservatives on the right or progressives on the left will even vote for it. Guys.
Christina, thank you.